Welcome to Rod's Tree Tours of the University of Nevada, Reno Arboretum. My name is Rod Hollenbeek, aka the Tree Hunter. I am the host for this tour. This is the Central Benson Garden Tree Tour. It starts in the lawn area near the middle of a group of white boulders between the Parking Services parking lot and North Virginia Street and goes clockwise around a lawn area. Benson Garden was named for Dorothy Benson, who donated Benson Garden in 1946. Since then, there have been a number of landscaping projects here. Most of this tour has a park-like feel because the trees are separated by lawn, but next to North Virginia Street, the landscaping is a little wilder. It is probably what is referred to on the Arboretum Board website as the xeriscape area. There is a pause of 2 seconds after each tree to let you get to the next tree, but if you haven't yet reached the tree, or if you need a little extra time to locate or contemplate it, please press pause until you are ready, then press play. Okay, let's get started. Between the parking lot of North Virginia Street, in the lawn at number 1 on the map, is the unmistakable form of Giant Sequoia. Scientific name Sequoiadendron giganteum, native to the western slope of the Sierra Nevada, but planted all over campus because it has a beautiful conical shape when young and because it is one of the most quickly growing trees in northern Nevada. Between this tree and the wide gravel path is a small tree with reddish bark with horizontal bands at number 2 on the map. This is Japanese flowering cherry. Scientific name Prunus cerulata. Native to Japan, China, and Korea, it is one of many cultivars, so we won't differentiate it further here. These trees have pink buds which open to light pink flowers fading to white. These trees can get to 30 feet tall and wide. There are many of these trees planted between here and North Virginia Street. The bottom couple of feet of trunk of the conifer at number 3 on the map leans, then straightens out. This is eastern white pine, scientific name Pinus strobus, native to eastern and central North America. It has 5 needles in a bundle, a characteristic of white pines. This tree looks like it is going to fall over at any moment, but it probably is pretty solidly in place. A few feet toward North Virginia Street, and a few feet along the wide gravel path at number 4, is another conifer, this one with short gray-green needles and short cones. It is Colorado blue spruce, scientific name Picea pungens glauca, native to the Rocky Mountains. It grows quickly and has few pest problems, so it is widely planted in Reno. Note that the first branches are at about 5 feet from the ground. This enables groundskeepers to mow under the tree. This tree was probably planted around 1990. Next to it, heading toward Lawler Event Center, is a tree with dark green leaves and a dark trunk at number 5, Crabapple, scientific name Malus sp. There are many cultivars of crabapple, and they vary in leaf shape, flower color, and size and color of fruits. This particular tree has 1/2 inch fruits and long leaves. Next to it, at number 6, is a large tree with lobed leaves, pin oak, scientific name Quercus palustris, native to northeastern U.S. Pin oak is a popularly planted tree both on the campus in Reno, and when in a good site and well taken care of, grows to be a very handsome tree like this tree of about 30 years age, with its good fall color of yellow, orange, and red, depending on the tree and year. Please press pause and head on the wide gravel path until you pass a dry rocky stream bed, an artifice provided by landscapers. On the other side of it, at number 7, is another Colorado blue spruce. Press play. Judging from its size, this tree was probably planted about 2005. Note that the branches sweep down to the ground. If you limbed it up to mow under it at this size, the tree would likely not recover to be as beautiful as the tree at number 4. Across the landscape timber boundary at number 8 is another pin oak, which was transplanted here only a few years ago. It is nowhere near as full and beautiful as the one at number 6. Note that its top leans. Chances are that it was not doing well in its original site, so it is now here. Time will tell if it looks as good as number 6. Please press pause and head on the lawn area toward North Virginia Street. There is a medium-sized tree to your right at number 9 with compound leaves that have more than one leaflet, in this case 5 or 7. Press play. This is velvet ash, scientific name Fraxinus velutina, native to an area around the Mogollon Rim. Look it up, it's spelled Mogollon. Velvet ash has different leaves than the 4 ash species visible to your left and featured on the Southwest Benson Garden tree tour. This is the only velvet ash I have found on campus. Look toward North Virginia Street. Toward the end of the lawn area is another tree with compound leaves at number 10. This is Thornless Honeylocust, scientific name Gleditsia triacanthos inermis, native to eastern and midwestern U.S. This is a commonly planted tree in this area of the campus. Its leaves have 20 to 30 rounded to oval, half-inch leaflets, and this cultivar has no messy pods. Between the lawn area and North Virginia Street, in all of this tour, is an area unlike the well-maintained lawn area. It seems to be particularly uncared for. This is probably the xeriscape area mentioned in the Benson Garden description on the Arboretum's areas of interest. It has several species of shrubs, but only 2 of trees. The first are the long, thin-leaved Russian olive, scientific name Elaeagnus angustifolia, native to Central and Western Asia. Its bark, on younger branches, is smooth and brown. It also may have thorns. This tree is used for windbreak and for erosion control, and, if planted closely enough, can be used as a fence for livestock. Its gray-green leaves are a hint that it is very drought tolerant. The other tree is a silver gray conifer, Rocky Mountain juniper, scientific name Juniper scapularum. It is native to the Rocky Mountains. Where present, its 1/4 to 1/2 inch blueberries make it easily identifiable as a juniper. This tree is similar to Russian olive in both climatic needs and uses. From the Thornless Honeylocust, head toward the landscape boulder group. At number 12 is another tree with lobed leaves, northern red oak, scientific name Quercus rubra, a native of eastern North America. This tree's leaves have shallower lobes than those of pin oak at number 6. This tree, planted about the same time as number 6, is a more popularly planted landscape tree today because it has fewer problems. Past this tree, at number 13, is the multi-trunked tree American Sycamore, scientific name Platanus occidentalis, native to eastern U.S. This is one of few trees of this species on campus, underplanted compared to London plane tree, a hybrid of this tree and Oriental plane tree. This tree's fruit is a single ball attached to the branch by a thin stalk a couple of inches long. London plane tree has 2 balls. Both trees typically have a single thick trunk and white and gray-green mottled bark, but this particular tree has thin trunks and rectangular plates on its whitish bark. This tree is not as healthy as the average London plane tree on campus, and I don't know why. A few feet from this tree at number 14 is another crabapple. This one with shorter and rounder leaves and yellow, orange, pink fruits about 1 inch in diameter. I think this is the cultivar Transcendent. At the edge of the xeriscape area, a few feet away at number 15, is a conifer with vertical platy sprays of leaves and red-brown peeling bark. This is Incense Cedar, scientific name Caliscedrus decurrens. This Sierra Nevada native is not really a cedar, and that is a good example of why I am giving scientific names on my tree tours. It has fan-like branchlets. Its cones are very unusual. They have a central scale with two other scales curving away from it. This concludes the Central Benson Garden tree tour. Thank you for joining me on this tour. If you would like to support the Arboretum, please see the options on the donate link on the UNR Arboretum website.